Welcome back to Beef as I count down my top 50 media beefs throughout my 30-some-odd year career going to war with the media and being a member of the media. We're now to number 45, and Malika Andrews, the ESPN hostess with the mostest. Yeah, as you've heard me talk earlier about Alex Flanagan, y'all know I really don't like beefing with attractive women, and I'm, I ain't gonna hate. Malika Andrews is attractive, but I got beef with Malika Andrews. This beef started, I believe, 2 years ago when Malika Andrews, no, 3 years ago, I'm sorry, November of 2021, when Malika Andrews, for some reason, on her NBA Today show or whatever it was, she decided that herself and Kendrick Perkins and Richard Jefferson, that they needed to talk about the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict. Kyle Rittenhouse! You know who Kyle Rittenhouse is? The guy, the little white kid in Kenosha that shot 3 white people during one of these BLM protests. And he shot criminal white people, one of them a pedophile. And so Kyle Rittenhouse, a little 19-year-old white boy that went over to Wisconsin, Kenosha, Wisconsin, I believe, during one of these, BLM protests to protect his mom or dad's hometown, and he gets attacked by these 3 white lunatics, and he defends himself properly. He busts a cap in all of them. 3 white dudes. One of them a pedophile. All of them with some kind of shady criminal record. Malika Andrews, who's African American, and Kendrick Perkins and Richard Jefferson, who are NBA players, black NBA players, like, yeah, we need to comment on Kyle Rittenhouse.
I just want to say one thing, and I'm going to borrow it from MacArthur Fellow Jacqueline Woodson. And she said, "I'm heartbroken, but I'm not stunned. I'm angry, not irrational. I'm done, but not stopping." And that, to me, encapsulates so very well what so many people are feeling today. So take care of those around you. Check in and ask how folks are doing. This is something that is a culmination of so many things, especially in Black America. And there's not really much more that can be said. There's nothing that can be said that makes this any better.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Malika? Of course you won't beef with me. And so Malika started out her conversation about Kyle Rittenhouse. We are all black people. And it triggered me and set me off. Here's a little excerpt of me responding to Malika Andrews.
We are all black people. And so I wanted to make sure that we created some space for anything that we want to say here before we talk about basketball.
See, she's 26 and a child. She's unqualified for the job she has, and everybody knows how she got it. She's attractive. She's African American. We got beef here. She forced me into this beef. I don't like fraudulence. I don't like people sticking their nose in places where they don't belong, where they're not qualified. She's only doing it. She's a woman. She gets to do it. She's got this Yas Queen attitude. But again, she's African American. She's trying to do what a lot of African Americans do. They try to score their black points with the, There's a dead black man or a black man got shot in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Now, if I was ever in the same vicinity as this black man that got shot in Kenosha or got shot in Minneapolis, I would run for my life. I would want nothing to do with him. But since Jacob Blake is paralyzed or George Floyd is dead, you know, that's a Negro I'm comfortable with. And now I'm going to celebrate him and I'm going to pretend like Kyle Rittenhouse shooting 3 white people is an issue. We are all black people. I wanted to create space for us to talk about Kyle Rittenhouse. It's the fraudulence that sparks most of these beefs. These people can't keep it real. And I want to be heard in context. Y'all know me. I got no problem with African Americans. I should have had a African American child of my own. Just keeping it real. I got no problem with interracial dating, none of that. But let's be real about the African Americans. Many of them, not all, but many of them. They do what Malika Andrews is doing here. She's pretending, she's trying to get her Yas Queen black points. I have no problem with interracial dating. Everybody knows this. Malika Andrews being African American and involved in a relationship with a white man makes her feel like, oh, Jacob Blake got shot in Kenosha. Oh, these police. We just got to talk about it on an NBA show. I got to put Kendrick Perkins and Richard Jefferson in a conversation they really don't want any parts of.
You know, it's not just a gun, right? We're talking about an AK, something that is very visible, that, you know, you have intents or whatever the case may be. And to be honest, I really don't want to say the wrong thing because I don't want to lose my job. So I'm going to leave it at that.
They're not qualified to talk about it. But for Malika to have her little black moment, she has to force them into a conversation. She has to act overly dramatic. She has to act like, oh God, I had just swiped right on Jacob Blake's Tinder account. We were gonna hook up. Had he not got shot by those mean, awful, racist police officers, me and Jacob Blake, it was going down. That's the fraudulence I can't stand. That's what sparks me to beef with people. And that's what people, Stephen A. and all his brag, everybody black, all the people in the black media, they all hate Jason Whitlock. Everybody, I'm not alone. Everybody hates Jason Whitlock. They hate me because I call out their BS. And I say, hey, let's keep it real here, Malika. If Jacob Blake tried to shake your hand, you'd have so much hand sanitizer and fear. You wouldn't tinkle on Jacob Blake if he was on fire right in front of you. But since he's shot and paralyzed and in a wheelchair, and there's an opportunity for you to go on TV and pretend like you Angela Davis or Michelle Obama, you're gonna do it. That's how you catch one from me. That's how we get in beef. I don't really want to beef with you. You're an attractive woman. There's no upside in me beefing with you. Don't force my hand. Malika, I'll give her credit, hasn't beefed back. Most of these women, they fold because they really don't want beef with me because they know I just don't care. But that's why I have beef with Malika Andrews. And so let this be a warning to any of the rest of you all. To L. Duncan, if you watching this and trying to figure out how you can stay off my beef list with your high yellow, pretending like you all black, cut it out. don't do this, or you'll have beef. Maybe you won't beef with me at this point, so you can sit around and pretend like you extra black as well. This is, it's all a gimmick. It's all a gimmick. So coming in at number 45, Malika Andrews on my beef list.